What's up, guys and gals? Your host for the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys Ayakashi Triangle, chapter 102. And, yeah, this is a really late review. Trying to get it out right before the other weekly shit shows up. Just been an incredibly hectic week. And honestly, I had too many problems with this chapter, and so yeah, this is going to be a bit of a rant video. It's going to take us all of 5 minutes, seriously, because I have nothing, in all honesty, this chapter should have been good. But it wasn't very good. I'll tell you why, for a number of reasons. Number one, the fight's over. Catgirl is potentially, now we're going into a plot line where how do we separate Shirogane from Suzu? I'm sure they're going to go down that logic. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary as fuck. So, but we're not even there yet. Let's go down with the list of the problems that we had. Number one, okay, so Shirogane shows up in the Suzu, what I thought last chapter, shows up in the Suzu consciousness, so to speak, with little Suzu, right? And it's all good. It's like, why is Shirogane here? The injuries are healing, and that means that they have fused together completely, meaning that her mind is that of a cat. You know it's bad within a review that's only going to be 5 to 6 minutes when I'm already getting to this. So, here's what makes some fucking sense. Shirogane is a cat. Yes. Suzu is not a cat. Yes. Shirogane is also the demon lord of cats. Yes. And all three of these, a human known as Suzu, Shirogane with full Ayakashi King powers, and Shirogane with no real power to speak of, are all intelligent, walking, talking, fucking people. Or beings. If you want to use Shirogane as not people. Whatever. Fact of the matter is, her regressing by taking... If she took in a random alley cat, O'Malley the alley cat, if she took him in, even then, because that's Aristocats, even then I'd be like, what the fuck? Alright, if she took in just a random stray cat, then I could see, okay, the transformation, blah, blah, blah. Fine dandy. Right out of the gate, this is done, number one, for fan service, and number two is done and makes no sense. Her infusing herself with Shirogane and becoming cat-like should not demote her to cat-like things, because Shirogane is not cat-like. Shirogane has an intellectual mind in both super demon Ayakashi form and plump little, the character we've known and loved this entire series. So, out of the gate, this makes no sense. Because there is no primal mind to merge with. It's two intelligent minds. By this logic, if I merge with Albert Einstein, I'm going to be sitting there going, how do we do that, my God? We're going to be like a stoner? All of a sudden, me, who is a relatively intelligent individual, mixed with a genius, would produce a stoner who's done way too many drugs that Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. The combination, the math is not adding up. So already I'm not happy. And then we move on. And little Suzu even says, we're doomed. Number two, for some reason, drawing Satan's star, which I know it's the 5 elements, whatever. Drawing the pentagram, or the pentacle, whatever the pentacle, whatever they call it, and doing some kanji mojo jojo on the mirror, apparently will allow, and throwing Winjutsu into it, will open up a specific plane of existence known as the mirror realm with no indication. That makes no sense. Opening up the spirit realm in this way, or if there was one plane, there was the Ayakashi plane and the human world, I would buy it. But this is a specific world, which also doesn't make any sense. A specific world for one specific powerful Ayakashi. There is no fucking way a random teenager, training or not, can open up this shit where they're like, maybe we'll give it a go last chapter. And all of a sudden it works. Bullshit. So then this all happens. They fight. She dodges the attacks. She's cat-like, apparently. She dodges all the attacks. She chomps down on Mirror Girl. That's fine. Like, the whole ripping it out sort of idea. That works. I'm not exactly against this idea. It's sort of a Natsu fairy tale thing, like eating the corruption and like, because she's so holy. That actually is kind of cool. That makes sense. And once again, I don't mind the cat girl form. And I don't mind the fact that she's in a cat girl state. I mind the fact that it makes no sense as to why she's in the cat girl state. Not the fact that she's doing the cat girl shit. The cat girl shit is cool, but it makes no sense, narratively speaking. Then we move on to the fact that, okay, so now the mirror is saved, the corruption is gone, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, the mirror world is going to be destroyed. It's going to be collapsed. Why? You're going to convince me. This Ayakashi is stronger than anything we've fucking seen in the series, if this is the case. This thing can make a parallel dimension that is complete reversal of everything, but the moment she falls asleep, everything goes to shit. Or gets drained. No, not buying it. It's like, this is one of my weakest points. This is a weak point, but it still bothered me. This is just a way for them to get, the mirror world's collapsing, gotta get out of there, and Matsuri gotta save the day, right? Which Matsuri does save the day. Somehow showing up and not fully showing up in a mirror to be able to catch her just at the right time. Okay, that part doesn't bother me. That's classic hero saving the princess bullshit. Which also, once again, undermines some of the themes from the last fucking 2 chapters. Just saying. Suzu should have gotten out of the mirror world on her fucking own. They should have failed because they don't fucking know how to get into the mirror world. Because the establishment here is that the mirror world is only for this one Ayakashi. There is no way a fucking teenager who develops ninja gear can fucking figure out a way to enter this very specific mirror world where if that person loses consciousness, the whole world gets destroyed and doesn't exist anymore in 2.5 seconds. I am not buying this shit. This is garbage. And it also, the biggest problem is that now you have undermined all the shit because Suzu was like, I'm going to fight for myself, I'm going to fight for my own, I'm going to save Shirogane, I'm going to save Omikage, I'm going to save everybody. And then Matsuri comes out and still saves her. Like, without Matsuri showing up, the mirror world's destroyed, Suzu's lost, Shirogane's lost, everything goes to shit. Why don't you make it that Suzu doesn't regress to a cat girl that acts like a tabby that you met outside your house at 2 o'clock in the morning, and maybe act like a super badass version of Fusion, like Gogeta-esque level shit, because it's Shirogane mixed with the Ayakashi medium. 2 Ayakashi kings merging should be a badass, which I'm not lying that she is, but with the mind of a fucking tabby cat. That makes no sense. And now, still saved by Matsuri, which gets rid of the entire plotline we were going for. The whole, Matsuri's not here to save me, I have to save myself, but Matsuri still came to save me at the end of the day. Oh, this chapter's bad. And it ends it off even perfectly more, because you know what happened. Of course, Cat Girl Suzu is on top of Matsuri, and of course just licking him to death. She's in heat. Last time I checked, it's summer, not spring. It's August. It's going to be September next week. So she's not in fucking heat. Ooh. I mean, maybe in the timeline of the story, it might be spring. I don't know. But yeah, point of the matter is, this chapter destroys like 4 to 5 things and then completely retcons the entire point of this part. And now, I'm sure we're going to go along with the fact that she's acting like a cat. How do we separate her from fucking Shirogane? Which, once again, why does she have the mind of a fucking cat when Shirogane's more intelligent than the fucking human is? You merge a smart animal with a smart human, and suddenly you get a stoner that hasn't seen the light of day for 30 years. I don't get it. That makes no sense. By that logic, I mix Albert Einstein with Nikola Tesla, and I get a fucking dumbass. That makes no sense. We go Goku Vegeta fusion dance, and we get a weaker character than the both of them. We get a Krillin. Why fusing Goku and Vegeta make a Krillin makes no fucking sense to me. So why the fuck does it make sense here? It doesn't make any sense. They're going for the classic cat girl, blah, blah, blah. But in Bleach, it made sense. In Record, it made sense. In Ayakashi, and it made sense. It doesn't make sense here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm irritated. I'm sweaty as fuck. I mean, you can tell by my hair. I've been so fucking hot and sweaty this entire fucking day. And this is just icing on the cake. And now this 6-minute review turned into a double the 12-minute review because I'm ranting and I'm just angry. But that's the end of the review. What did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. And if you like the chapter, explain to me how it makes fucking sense. If you dislike the chapter, hit the like button and give me a thumbs up in the comments down below. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just a... You know what you're talking about, Griever. That's all I need. So we'll see you guys back here next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Drink responsibly as always. Bye-bye.